Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel, The Only Joey. And so it's kind of raining here, and I've had a couple questions on how my US General 2 Series 2 has been holding up. I've had this for about a year now, and it's still doing great, still kicking. All the slides are working good and still black and shiny. So I'm in this box. It's 56 inch. First of all, it's a 56 inch US General, top and bottom. Like I said, I've had it for about a year, and I'm in this box almost every day, and it's been doing great. I'm still, working on some organizational stuff, as we always all are. So on the top here, I don't keep much on the top. It's kind of messy right now. But I just keep these, the screwdriver set on the top, just for quick access. It's this good old Craftsman USA. Woohoo! So, man, I'm 49 now. I think I've had these since, I think I got this set when I was like 17 or 18. And they're all still good. The handles look like brand new. These screwdrivers tend to stay clean when I use these like in the house and stuff like that. So I just keep them there on the top for easy access. I think the whole kit was like a 17-piece kit or something. I got the rest of them in the other drawers. You guys will see them. Keep my Hercules charger, my DeWalt charger for my legendary drill that I have. That thing's kicking always. I have my old school mag light. Of course, my kicker box. This thing freaking jams. There's a subwoofer in the back, like a little 6-inch one. So the thing rocks pretty hard. All my lubes, need some good lube. Leftover wrench organization. All my metric, I use blue. So I'm still waiting for more to come to put my other wrenches away. Magnets, flashlights, all the Braun lights, more Braun lights. So I just keep those up here. Just some miscellaneous stuff, PPE. Gotta be safe with the glasses, stickers. And there's another light that's gonna light the drawers, because that's not a snap-on box with a fancy light on it. So yeah, like I said, I'm in this box pretty much every day. Some drawers more than others. So I've had absolutely no problems with this box, and I don't really anticipate having any. All the drawers slides, and they still feel really nice. Like this is kind of my everything kind of drawer. I keep razors, all my cutting stuff, chopsticks. Always could use I recommend all mechanics keep pairs of chopsticks in case you got to mix stuff. You just never know. They're pretty good. Silica packs, quick disconnects, all that kind of stuff. Mechanics wire, that kind of thing. This box does have the locks on the side, a little locking thing here. It was a pain in the ass at first, but I got used to that pretty quick. So another drawer that works. Craftsman scrapers, USA. Just got kind of picks in here, the icon picks. Pittsburgh, cheap picks. I think they were like 5 cents. Not really, but seemed like it. And just more picks and that kind of thing. Got dental picks. you know, you guys know. And here I have all my Allen T-handles, Craftsman set. These are not going to stay in here. It's pretty much a big waste of space. So I did find a company online that makes pretty cool holders for these. For whatever kit you have, really, they can make your holder for your specific Allen T-handles. So I mainly use these just for like the kids' bikes, just to kind of grab them really quick. And this works out pretty good. This drawer, pretty heavy duty little drawer, and they got 2 slides on the sides for this. I'm waiting for some organization stuff to come through. Both of these are hex kits. This is Nico from Amazon. Beautiful kit, and then the Capri hex kit. This Nico one is pretty cool. I've showed it before. Cool case, nice case. So yeah, these are really cool. Nico. I've really torqued the hell out of some of these, and they've come out unscathed. And this particular kit is pretty cool because what do we have here? Could this be? Oh, not that one. Oh, is that the 11? Oh gosh, an 11. I was just saying that because a lot of kits that they sell out there does not have the 11 in it, which is a huge pain in the ass. So this Capri one doesn't have that. So, you know, those Jeep Cherokee rear caliper bolts are 11s. So Torx here from the Icon Torx from Harbor Freight. And these are tamper-proof Torx, security Torx, more Allens, just some randoms here. So yeah, I got rails coming for those too. This drawer, I have nothing. Measuring drawer, calipers, cute little Craftsman 6-foot tapes, tape measure. Nothing, I don't know what I'm going to do here yet. So I just got that DeWalt drill kit in there. In this drawer, I kind of keep stuff for the grinder, stones, steel brushes, that kind of thing. The wrenches for the tools for the grinder. This big drawer has this kind of, have that kind of stuff in there for now. It's little panel kit I got off of Amazon. Pretty neat. I can get it here. So it has all different kind of little pry tools to take panels off safely. They're all pretty hard. I don't know if it's exactly plastic. Feels like it. It probably is. Yeah, I think this set was like 15 bucks or something. So I just keep that in here for now. Impact gloves and stuff like that. These big drawers are doing great also. The small ones I'll have single slides, obviously. So this top one I just have my screwdrivers in there, the extreme grip Craftsman diamond tips. These things are beasts. Project Farm test these out on one of his videos, and they did really good up against, all the big boys. Of course, you have to have the vessels with the GIS tip, Japanese Industrial Standard. I got mini Torx icon, mini screwdrivers icon, and just a different size of the vessel ones. That should have came with that set, but you know how they do it. These Craftsman, they're kind of like impact drivers. I've had these for a long time too, with the striking end, and then the tip turns. And guess what? They look very, very similar to the vessels. Look at that. Same thing. It's a vessel. They made them for Craftsman way back in the day. That's pretty cool. Just got some other cheap screwdrivers here. This Power Torque I picked up, I think it was an AutoZone for a brake job that I was doing out of town, that I somehow managed to forget my screwdriver at home. So I went to AutoZone to pick this up. And holy crap, man, I've really beat the hell out of this screwdriver. It has a bolster on it, and it will not die. So that's a pretty tough screwdriver. So it's earned a spot in my drawer. These are Craftsman Torx drivers. It's a part of that set that I showed earlier. Impact driver, just some bits, Second drawer down, I just have my same standard wrenches. This is my standard wrench drawer. So there's 3 full sets right there. Remember how that looks in that drawer, how much space that takes up. I'm waiting for the organizers to come. I'm using the Ernst wrench organizers. Like that. I got the icons here, anti-slip. These beautiful Tecton set, which is, I can't say enough good things about them, and the price also. And then I got the Chinese Craftsman, the lobster claw Craftsman. So they actually work pretty good. I'm not afraid to take any of these out in the driveway and do something, and throw it around on the concrete floor to get scraped up. I don't do that, but if it did, I wouldn't care. These will probably come out and be replaced by something else. So these would be moved to a secondary box. And these are from a kit that my parents got me, a big tool kit, Craftsman kit, when I was like 16 or 17. Forged in the USA. So it came with these 4, and then the other metric 4 are in the metric drawer. These are all the little baby wrenches that came with this kit. And I call them ignition wrenches, whatever. So yeah, there's that. Here's my metric wrenches. Same icon, anti-slip. That has the little teeth in the end here. Great wrenches. These are great wrenches. Nothing bad to say about those. The Tecton starts at 6 and it goes all the way to 24. I have the rest of up to 32 on order. Should be here soon, so I could fill this out. But there's 3 full sets without the icons being in their case. So that I have room for a whole nother set there. So man, these Ernst wrench organizers are really on it. I love them. These are the magnetized ones. So pretty cool. There's the other part of that Craftsman kit, the metric, and here's the metric other part of that Craftsman kit. USA. It's funny because whenever I see these Craftsman USA stuff, because I remember, I don't know if anybody remembers, but you know, back in the day, Craftsman was shit. It cracks me up. So anyway, last drawer in the top box is pretty much empty. I'm going to put all my metric sockets in this drawer. Here's a pretty cool Capri. I just have this in there for now, but it's Capri kit. So it's really beautiful sockets they make. These are the external Torx, but this is an amazing, great kit. Amazingly great. I'm waiting for rails to put all these on, but it comes with these external Torx. Regular Torx. Tamper-proof security Torx. And then I think these are called Torx Plus. The teeth are just a little bit wider, a little bit more spread apart. Like I said, the quality of this quality in these sockets are really good. They got the corners cut out, so you're not putting pressure on the corner of your anvil or the socket. You're just working on the flats. Keep your hole nice and tight, just because nobody likes a wallered out hole, right? So we'll put these up. But if you can't invest in this kit is only like, I think I paid, it was not more than 60 bucks. Cool case. Well, I'm gonna end up taking them out of the case, but you know. So that's that. First big drawer in the bottom part. And I just have, these are all the Gear Wrench X20, 120 XP kits, like the 3/8, quarter inch. When I bought the 3/8, this quarter inch came free, which is, yeah, why not jump on that? There's a 1/2 inch kit. So I just took all the tops off and set these in there for now. This is gonna be my standard socket drawer. Since I won't be using standard that much, it'll be nice to have them, but you know, I think putting the metric up a little bit higher will be better. So, yeah, I've just got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in here. This is a Craftsman USA that used to be shit back in the day. There's a part of that kit that my parents got me. So I think I got some 12 point. They also came with that kit. These 12 points. So, but yeah, this gear wrench stuff is really good. I like their sockets, how the broaching doesn't go all the way down, so you can just put a nut in there and excuse me, start it if you have to. And like these Craftsman ones don't, and it goes all the way down. So there's a place for both styles, you know. Next drawer after that is all my ratchets, pretty much the same as I had before. These are all the 1/2 inch, 3/8, quarter inch. They're mostly all gear wrench, 120s, 84s, 90s, stubby 3/8, flux heads. Got them all. And I kind of collect them, so that's my son's first ratchet. He's 8. Icon. I'm not a comfort handle guy, but you know, he liked it, so I got it. His first Icon ratchet, quarter inch. Works great. So here's the ratchets that came with that kit that I got when my parents got me. USA. All these three are the USA ones. Those are shit ratchets too, though. Just some odd one. I think I got like at O'Reilly's or something. The big Pittsburgh breaker bar. I think it has a little bend in it. I think you can see it. That thing's been through some wars, but you know, I think the little bow is giving it a little character, so we'll just leave it at that. Empty drawer. Hammer drawer. Got my Icon hammers. Carpenter's hammer. Craftsman USA pry bars. And some cheap panel pry tools. And these Craftsman do have the striking cap. I forget who really makes these for who made them for Craftsman, but I'm sure it's probably Wild or Wild or, you know. And next drawer down is my pliers drawer. Got all my Icon pliers there, Knipex. Some long needle nose, 90-degree ones. Snap ring pliers with the interchangeable tips. C-clamp. These are pretty cool. I just picked these up a while back. The kind of a pistol grip, needle nose, come in handy, and you get a lot of, you know, that grip there. You get a lot of leverage. Really squeeze on. Really get in there and squeeze on what you have to squeeze on. And it's the same kind of style, but with more of a blunt tip, and you grab screws and stuff with this one. The teeth on these are pretty gnarly, but they work excellent. I had to use them a couple times. Kind of channel lock Icon pliers, those work great. These needle nose work great too. I think they're like 6 inches, but you know, this kind of handle the design, you can get a lot of bite power on them. Slip joint pliers, 3-position ones. We've been to war with some cars with this. These are great. And these Knipex, these are really, really great. You can adjust the jaw here, make them bigger. Look at those teeth. Same thing, screws. You get screws out with the tips. But man, I really recommend these. I think it's like $100 for the set of 3. It's like an 8-inch. I think these are the 6-inch. Same thing. And then the little baby ones. So cute. And these open up too. Push that button, and it's kind of hard to do with one hand, but yeah. Knipex. Best pliers on the planet. And I picked these up, I think it's like a Tractor Supply. So this crescent with scissors. These are, man, these will cut through some stuff. So I definitely recommend these. These little shop scissors. And they're lock closed. There's a little lock here to open them. It's pretty cool. They lock closed, so you can put them in a holder and they'll just kind of stay put there. Right in there. So, yeah, there's that. And finally, the last drawer is power drawer. Got Hercules Ultra Torque, a new grinder, 90-degree angle grinder, mid to low torque, 1/2 inch, mid low torque, 3/8. And then there's the legendary Hercules impact driver. Just type it in on YouTube and you'll know. 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch ratchet. It's great. And there's a legendary DeWalt. Her and I have been through so much. So much. And she's still kicking. There's her batteries. And there's the batteries for the Hercules tools. This is an Icon. It's a master brake kit, and then just a Dremel tool underneath there. Yeah, it's got some other these long ass zip ties. I don't know what else to do with them, so that's where they live for now. So anyway, there's 56 inch US General. Still recommend it. I see it on Marketplace a lot. Not a lot actually, but I see these come up on Marketplace. I think they look way better than the Series 3. They feel a little bit heavier. And if you get a chance to pick one of these up for an inexpensive price, I would definitely recommend it. Powder coat, nothing's peeling, everything's good. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit, and hope you guys are having a great day. God bless you, and see you in the next one.